Sammy. I'm Megan, and I work at the IBI clinic with your son, Billy. So as we spoke on the phone, Billy just recently mastered his gross motor imitation programs, so we're super happy with that. Do you know what gross motor imitation is?
No idea.
So basically, we tell Billy to do something like tap his legs, clap his hands, and we do it, and then he'll imitate us. What we're working on with you is we're trying to generalize this skill into different environments. Do you know what generalization means?
Not really.
No? Alright, so generalization basically means that we're trying to get him to be able to do this skill in any environment, with any people, anywhere, anything, any place. So bringing it home, he has mastered it with his IBI trainers, but because we want him to be able to do this anywhere, we would like you to practice with him at home. This is important so that he can do this in daily life if he needs to. We're going to go over a procedural checklist. So basically this is going to be what we're looking for you to be able to do with Billy. It's important because we need him to receive consistency. So basically it's going to say, do you understand what you're doing? Are you doing the proper steps that we need you to do? And are you giving him reinforcement at the end? Okay. In the center, we presented this program to Billy by saying, Billy, do this. And then we would do the action that we needed him to do. We started with a most to least prompts. So we began with a full prompt. So do you mind if I show you on you?
Sure.
So a full prompt would look like this. We would say, Billy, do this. And then we would grab his hands and we would make him clap.
Okay.
The next one, once he mastered the full prompt, then we would move on to a partial prompt. So basically what we would do is we would say, Billy, do this. Then we would lift up his elbows and he would clap. Then we would move on to a gestural prompt, which basically would be just pointing at his hands, and then he would know he needed to clap. And then finally, for him to master the skill, we have to do it with no prompt. So we would say, Billy, do this, and we make sure we are reinforcing Billy. You could say, good job, or awesome, or that's doing this, or wow, just something to get excited and to let him know that he is doing what he's supposed to do. And that will encourage him to do that later part.
Just want to know if I have to reinforce him all the time or just sometimes?
I would reinforce him after every time he claps, just so that we're getting used to the skill. Maybe a little bit down the road, we'll be able to fade the prompts and only encourage him once in a while. But for the beginning, I would definitely reinforce him all the time. So now we're going to go through an example of what this is going to look like. So you're going to be Billy. And I will be you. So first of all, I'm going to say, Billy, do this. I'm going to wait 5 seconds, but you haven't done anything. So I'm going to give you the least prompt. So that's gestural. So I'm just going to point to your hands. Wait 5 seconds. You still haven't done anything. So I'm going to say, Billy, do this. Then I'm going to go to the next one, which is a partial prompt. So I'm going to lift your hands up and wait 5 seconds. But you still don't clap, so then I'm going to say again, Billy, do this. And now I'm going to go to a full prompt. So I'm just going to take your hands and clap. I'm going to say, good job, Billy. That was awesome. Good clapping. Would you like to see that again, or do you think you'd like to try?
I'll try.
Okay, so I will be Billy, and you can be you.
Okay. So we're going to say, Billy, clap. Wait 5 seconds, he doesn't clap. Go, Billy, clap. Point at his hands.
So I'm going to stop you here. We're doing gross motor imitation. So you're going to show him so that he can imitate your behavior.
Okay. So we'll start again. Billy, clap. Does nothing. Wait 5 seconds. Billy, clap. Point at his hands. Wait for him. Still nothing. Billy, clap. Does nothing. Lifts his arms up. Wait for a clap. Nothing. Try again. Billy, clap. Lifts his hands up, claps for him. And then go, good job, good clapping, Billy. Way to go.
The only thing is, at the clinic, we're working on Billy, do this. You said Billy, clap, so that kind of isn't providing him with consistency. So we need to make sure it's Billy, do this. We'll have it written out for you, so you'll be able to follow this when you're doing it. Would you like to practice again?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so first you go, Billy, do this. He does nothing after 5 seconds. Do it again. Billy, do this. Then you point at his hands. Wait for it. Nothing happens. Go, Billy, do this. Then he move his arms, put his arms up so he does it, doesn't do it. Try again. Billy, do this. Then you use his hands for him. Then you give him praise, saying, good job, Billy. You did really well.
That's perfect. So I think you have got it. Do you have any questions or any problems with the procedure?
No, I think I'm okay.
All right, perfect. So I think based on your performance here, I think we are able to bring this into the home. So you could do this on the carpet, or you could do this while you're watching TV, maybe in bed while you're reading him a story. Anytime, anywhere, any place is great. It's great to change the environment of when you do this. We're going to leave you with a tracking sheet. So basically on the tracking sheet, it's going to have a place for you to write the date, and then it'll have a place that'll say if you needed to give him no prompt, or a gestural prompt, or a partial prompt, or a full prompt, and you'll just circle it. That'll help us keep track of if he's figuring it out at home, or if we're able to move on to some other gross motor imitations that you could try at home. But yes, thank you for coming, and good luck.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, you too.